Serwin on the bench. The back four has two different fullbacks in Mike Phelan and Lee Martin. The midfield has an attacking feel with Lee Sharpe and Andrei Kanchelskis offering width down the flanks. And up the middle, Brian McClair renews his partnership with Mark Hughes, a partnership that's returned with the absence of Eric Cantona. The man in form, though, is Lee Sharpe, United's top scorer with 7. He's already scored more goals than in any other season in his career, and it's only October. Leicester are unchanged from the weekend victory over Nottingham Forest, which means there's still no place for former United centre-half Brian Carey. The midfield has a familiar northwest feel with Steve Agnew, ex-Blackburn, Steve Thompson, ex-Bolton, and David Oldfield, formerly with Manchester City. Up the middle is the evergreen David Speedie and the exciting Julian Joachim. Joachim, an England under-19 World Cup hero, who's getting an extended run due to the injury of Leicester's leading marksman of last season, Steve Walsh. The referee is Terry Holbrook, and he's from Wolverhampton. Well, in the last round, Stoke City came here with a first leg lead, also from the First Division, of course, Stoke, and they came away defeated and knocked out. Leicester's task to make sure that they can at least take them back to Filbert Street. And already Roy Keane is trying to change things in Man United's favour before Leicester can even get used to Premiership atmosphere. Now here's another onlooker this evening, Ryan Giggs. That's the depth of squad they have here at United, that he can be rested. Nicely taken down by Bruce, and a superb ball gives Lee Sharpe the chance to stretch the legs. Has support in the middle. One of them was Roy Keane, who wasn't able to get there due to a super interception header from Colin Hill. And he needed to be there. Steve Bruce slips to the floor. Roy Keane almost there. Headed in by Pallister. Header by McClair. And a good save. Was that over the line? No. And the danger's cleared. Good save from Ward. He applauds his defenders, geeing them up maybe. Kanchelskis. Keane. The Russian again. And that's a deflection, and that's a corner. Mike Whitlow won't be too pleased with his attempts to clear the ranks there. And it's another corner. Steve Bruce and Gary Pallister make their towering way forward. There are some targets to aim for. It's deep towards Pallister, and the header from Bruce, and the combination of the two centre-halves works. Well, I've mentioned the two of them. Maybe Leicester hadn't thought of them. Pallister at the back, Bruce just inside the near. Easy. Well, they pulled away to the back, had Pallister, his header forward, and there was Steve Bruce. A lovely view of an easy goal. Speedy caught by Schmeichel, outside the area. What's the action going to be? Well, Schmeichel gesturing, what did I do? Speedy was caught outside the area. There's no question of that, but the colour of the card could be interesting. Well, out of absolutely nothing, United will not be down to 10 men. It's just a booking. Speedy probably adjudged to be going away from goal, and Schmeichel is not penalised for the professional foul that may have warranted a red card. Free kick, Steve Thompson hits it, offside, no, not offside. Well, the flag didn't go up, and Simon Grayson nearly gave Leicester an equaliser. God, brilliantly done. Oldfield trying to stop him, it'll reach McClair, 2-0. Brian McClair couldn't believe his luck, just managed to react as the ball slipped out of his grasp into the net. Hughes. McClair. Kanchelskis. Little curling ball in. Ward clashes with his own defender. Hughes scores. No, off the line. Brilliantly too. That was Hill, I think. Well, I thought Hughes had put that in the net, to be honest with you. But Colin Hill performed wonders on the line there. And has kept the score down to 2-0. Irwin, that's a brilliant ball in. Terrific header away by Colin Hill. Andrei Kanchelskis actually turned round and gave a rousing applause to Dennis Irwin for that cross. In the meanwhile, Hughes is going to try and turn it to Roy Keane, and it's got trapped under his boot. Well, I don't know if he was trying to be too careful or... Half-time. It's been a good first 45 minutes for Manchester United. Off in the best possible way, thanks to Steve Bruce from a corner. Doubled by Brian McClair, who's never going to reach its intended target. And United come away, and Andrei Kanchelskis, and look at him go. He has support. Mark Hughes, here's Hughes. Thinks about what to do, finds Lee Sharpe, no offside, 3-0. And the scoring streak for Lee continues. I think he enjoyed that. A smile as big as the Stretford end. Kanchelskis at speed, a lovely little ball. Mark Hughes wasn't sure what to do, thought about the shot, unselfishly found Lee Sharpe, no question of offside, and eventually it was the corner of the goal. Goal number 8 in this record-breaking scoring season as behalf of Lee Sharpe. Agnew, Ormondroyd, asking Speedy to jump, and he didn't fancy giving up on that one. Schmeichel maybe, well, almost a foot taller than David Speedy, but those are the... Here's Lee Sharpe. The scent of more goals maybe. Almost there for Brian McClair. Just brushing back the hair, a scratch of the head maybe. It was perhaps easier than he realised. He was in yards of space, McClair, and he just managed to glance it and didn't get a full enough touch. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Brian Kidd just trying to shout the instructions on behalf of his manager. And there's a cheesy grin that reflects the 3-goal cushion that his side have. And Lee Sharpe wins another corner. Lee Sharpe's one of those players who doesn't hide the emotions. If he's enjoying himself, he'll show it. Driven ball. Header back and almost goal-bound from Mark Hughes. I think trying to take the pressure off the back line. Julian Joachim. Speedy, Ormondroyd. Too deep for Speedy, who wanted the return ball. Here's Giggs. Roy Keane. Out to the left is Mark Hughes. Out to left also is you-know-who. And here he goes. It's a lovely ball in. McClair, Hughes on the line, 4-0. Welcome to the game, Ryan. One Welshman to another. Thank you very much. Giggs' first touch, a perfect far post cross. McClair, Mark Hughes, 4-0. It's not been Gavin Ward's evening, has it? Pulled from one side of the goal to the other. And it's just too high for him, but not for Hughes. He's beaten in the challenge and penalised. Colin Hill, when he knocked a ball off the line, in the first half. Hasn't proved to be such a relevant little moment, that, but it's a free kick to Leicester, meanwhile, on the edge of the United area. Bruce penalised for a little tug or maybe a little bit of obstruction, but it's an indirect free kick. And they may be 4-0 down, but it won't stop David Speedy giving his all. Whitlow, Thompson, Agnew and Hill all hovering, loitering with intent. And it's teed up for Hill, straight into the wall. Second attempt in the net. No, won't count. Offside flag. Well, the flag was up and I thought the referee had gestured to him. When he's going over to speak to the linesman, I thought that the referee had disallowed the goal, to be honest. There's a conversation going on and the result is that the goal stands. Peter Schmeichel thinks it's a free kick, but well, let's have a look. Surely it was for offside that the flag was waving away. Yes, two of them actually. United with an opportunity to counter. Kanchelskis rather sold McClair a little short there. Waiting for Bruce to make his sortie forward. There's Bruce! It's a good job they waited. No wonder they waited for him to get forward. Little casual, thank you very much indeed. And he helps himself to his second of the night. Well, he set the ball rolling some 80 minutes or so ago. And I wonder if he's finished things off. Lovely header that. No chance. Here we go again. Gavin Ward in the classic goalkeeper's position from a ball from that side. But there's nothing you can do from a header that does this, except watch. And our camera nearly got it in the face. Because that's that. Steve Bruce's 2 goals. And McClair, Sharpe and Hughes adding the others. Leicester have another example of the gap they must make up if they should achieve their real goal of promotion to the Premiership. But for tonight, those 10,500 fans of Leicester City will go home disappointed. Manchester United 5, Leicester City 1.